show you guys how to make a Playboy Carti type beat, like a Evil Jordan type beat. Like a new Carti, new air, new, what the fuck am I saying?
You could do so,
But today, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that using stock plugins. Kinda. Because while I was recording it, like, okay, so for the melody, for these parts right here, I use stock plugins. But then for this, I used Arcade, but like, realistically, you don't need this part, but I'll get to it, and then I also realized I put Portal on it, and I didn't even realize until afterwards. So it's not, okay, so this is how you make a Carti beat using like 50%. No, like 70, I say like 80% stock. The first thing you gotta do is, you gotta have some chords, right? So these are chords I made, so this is what it sounds like. And that's it! As you can see, these chords are very, very simple. And as you can see, I put this kind of note right here at the end, to give it some sauce, I don't know. But yeah, these chords are pretty simple. As you can see, I put I don't know what it's called, the music theory term, but when you put two notes beside each other, it sounds like really dark and evil. So I did that. For this, I actually used Sakura. Sakura is a free plugin. It's a stock plugin. And it's in this bank right here. It's Eastern Dream Bank. And it's this is the one I use. So on the mixer channel, all I did was I took out some low end here, then in the built-in EQ here, I put some reverbs, default settings, and I put a sound gadazer because it was kind of quiet, look. But with the sound gadazer, see, it just makes it sound more louder. And the next thing I did, this is like probably the most important thing of the beat. This kind of like clucky sound. Yeah, I'll play it for you guys. With these beats, because this is like based off of like Evil Jordan, like I said. So with those kind of beats, like you want to make them, like the melodies are really simple. It's the drums that, no, the drums are simple too. These beats are very simple actually in general, but you want to have like a repetitive kind of melody, even in like backrooms too. There's that like plucky sound, and it just kind of repeats like the whole time. So yeah, you want to have like a simple plucky melody thing that repeats the whole time, and this is the one I made. Again, this is in Sakura. It's in Eastern Dreams Bank again, and it's called Nylon. And then on the mixer channel, what I did was, so I use Portal, but I'll get to that. So I took out some low end and then I boosted the kind of frequencies over here, the higher end. Then I put some reverb again, basic setting, default settings, and sound gadazer to make it louder. And then on what the Portal does, now I know this is not a stock plugin, but realistically, like, you don't need this. Cause look, if I take this off, right? See, it sounds the same, but just with it on, it sounds like this. See, it just kind of has that like fluttery effect in the background. Like realistically, look. Like I said, like it sounds the exact same, but I don't know, I wanted to add some kind of texture to it, I guess. So I use, it's called Evil. That's really sweet. But like I said again, you don't need this, like, again, it barely makes a difference. So technically, you know, you can still make this beat without Portal and without using this. I didn't realize that I forgot, okay? I forgot this is a paid plugin. I forgot. Next thing I did was I copied the chords over and I laid it on this pad right here. So this is what it sounds like. So this pad is actually in Toxic Biohazard. Now this plugin right here, this is some real sauce right here. I've never seen anybody use Toxic Biohazard ever before in a video, and I'm not gonna lie, I think Toxic Biohazard low-key is one of the best like stock plugins here. Like it's actually hard. Like look, I'll put you guys on right now if you guys don't use stock plugins. This one's really good. GMS is good. Sakura is good. Harmer and Harmless they're okay. This is good for ARPs. This is good too. This is good. And this shit is ass. I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh gun? Oh my god, that preset I used was soft digital. It's in pads right there. And on the mixer channel. So what I did was I EQ'd it, I took out some low end. I did the same shit basically, like yeah, EQ, reverb, and then ozone imager. Just to make it kind of wider sounding, I guess. Then what I did was I added another pad. Now this pad, I use the exact same chords. Now look, the chords are like this, right? Well, all I did was I just took the top notes right here, control up, and then I just pitched it up an octave. So now it sounds like this. Oh, like you see how hard that pad is. That pad is hard. Oh my god. But yeah, see, it's in Toxic Biohazard. If you want some evil sounding, like weird, kind of alien-ish sounding pads, use Toxic Biohazard because this shit is hard. Then yeah, I used Invader. And then on the mixer channel, all I did was I took out some low end and a bit of high end as well. I added some reverb, just default settings. Ozone Imager. Ozone Imager is free, by the way. This is a free plugin. You can download this. And then Magic Switch. And I'm pretty sure Magic Switch is free too. So, I mean, Magic Switch is pretty easy to use. There's only one button. You just click the switch and turn it on. It's a chorus, pretty much. The last thing was this texture, but realistically, I don't need this. But I just wanted it because, I don't know, but this is what it sounds like. But yeah, like realistically, I don't need this arcade right here. This kind of texture, it's just in the background. So like, look. See, the beat sounds the same. Like you barely notice it, but it just gives it some ambience, I guess. But again, you don't need to add this. So, you know, if you don't have arcade, you can still make this beat just using stock plugins. This is very unnecessary, but I just wanted to add it in the background, I guess. But I'll show you guys still. So for this, I used Cemetery 1 in the Nightmare preset folder, and then I just took out some low end and put some reverb, and that's pretty much it for the melody. Again, it's very simple. You want to make, and that's the thing, you want to make these beats and melodies very simple. So now moving on to the drums. The drums are also very simple. I'll show you how simple these are. So the clap. Then I added this hi-hat right here. And I just added kind of a few rolls like here and there. Don't go too crazy, like you can just do a two-step hi-hat pattern if you want, but I wanted to have some bounce. So I added like some few rolls. Then I added this snare right here. And so with this snare, I kind of played with the panning, and you could do that to kind of like make your mix sound a bit better, like pan your drums. So I like to pan my drums like left and right. Sometimes like this one's left, this one's like left and right. And then here I added at the end right here, I added these kind of snare rolls. So how you can do that is you just take a normal snare, click Alt U. And then it brings up the chopper, and then you can just cut it up like this and make rolls. Then I added the 808, and the 808 just follows the bass note from the chords, so this is what it sounds like. Again, this pattern is very simple. I just put these 3 notes down and just copied it like the whole way through. Then finally I added this open hat right here. And then I added this second open right here. Yeah, that's pretty much the beat. Like I said, these are very simple and easy. And I know that I didn't use like 100% stock plugins, and I put it in the title, so I clickbaited you guys kind of. But like I said, the paid plugins that I used, they're unnecessary. Like, look, alright, look, hold on, let me play the beat, watch this. Right? But if I take this shit out, look. it's still the same. It barely makes a difference. Even if let's take the portal out too. Let's just mute this shit right here, and then take this out. Look, like see, it's the same. It sounds the same. So really, you don't need stock plugins to make the. I mean, wait, fuck. You don't need paid plugins. Like you don't need like some crazy expensive plugins to make beats. In general, you know, as long as you have, like, as long as you know what you're doing, you should be fine. And just because they're stock, that doesn't mean they're ass. Like, most of these are, honestly, most of these are pretty good. You got some good selection here, so, yeah, you don't need the Omnispheres and the Nexuses. I don't have any of them, so, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Give me an estimation. Comment when you think Carti's gonna drop his album. Cause, like, I want that shit to drop. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.